chess pockets, and today we are going to see the amazing game played by young grandmasters Pragnananda and Zanzaya. Okay, let's start the game. Pragnananda starting with pawn on d4 and black plays d5 and white plays c4. Black simply took his pawn, d captures on c4. This is queen's gambit, accept a line. Then white plays e4, simple developing move and controlling the center. At the same time attacking the pawn on c4. Then black plays b5 and supporting the pawn on c4. Pragnananda plays a4 and black plays c6. Then a captures on d5 and black plays c captures on d5. Then white plays knight to c3, developing move and attacking the pawn on b5. Then Zanzaya plays queen to b6, supporting the pawn on b5. Then Pragnananda plays knight to b5 and black plays queen to b7. Then white plays bishop to f4, attacking the weak square on c7 with knight and bishop. In this line, I would like to share something about the two variation. First one is knight to a6 and the second one is e5. Okay, in case black plays knight to a6, it's a big blunder move because rook into a6, then queen into a6, then knight to c7 check, then king to d8, then white plays knight captures on a6, winning the queen. So it's not possible to defend the c7 square. Okay, going back to the move, bishop to f4. Then the second variation is black plays e5, developing the dark square bishop. Then white plays bishop into e5, then black plays knight to d7, then white plays knight to c7 check. It's also a big blunder move because then black plays king to d8, then knight into a8, then black plays bishop to b4 check, then king to e2, then queen into e4 check, and that is a beautiful checkmate. So the two variation is not possible. Okay, going to back the move, knight to d7. Then white plays bishop to g3, then knight to gf6, then black plays knight to c7 check, and then king to d8, and white plays f3, supporting the weak pawn on e4. Then black plays rook to b8, then knight to a6, then rook to a8, then white plays knight to h3, simple developing move. Then black plays h6, then queen to d2, then black plays knight to e8, then knight to f4, then queen to c6, then knight to b4, attacking the queen. Then bishop captures on b4, then queen captures on b4, then knight to c7, then white plays d5, then queen to b6, then black plays bishop to f2, attacking the queen, then queen to f6, then black plays knight to e2, then knight to e5, then knight to b4, then black plays a6, supporting the pawn on b5, then white plays bishop to e2, then h5, b3, h4, h3, then black plays rook to h6, then white plays b captures on c4, then black plays b captures on c4, then white plays bishop into c4, then a5, then queen to c5, then rook to g6, attacking the weak pawn on g2, then white plays rook to c1, then black plays knight to e5, then bishop to b5, then rook into g2, then king to f1, then rook into f2 check, then king captures on f2, then bishop to d7, then white plays rook to hd1, then knight to d6, then black plays bishop captures on d7, then black plays very tricky move, that is knight into c4 check, then king to e3, then knight captures on c5, then rook captures on c5, then knight into d7, then white plays rook to c6 attacking the queen, then queen to e5 check, then white plays king to f2, then rook to b8, then white plays rook to c2, then queen to g3 check, then king to e2, then black plays king to e8, then white plays knight to c6, then queen to g2 check, then king to d3, then black plays rook to b3 check, white resigned. Okay guys, hope you all enjoyed this video and I will see you on my next video. Then guys, keep watching and keep supporting Chess Pockets. If you have any queries, feel free to post them into comment section below. Thanks for watching.